One of the class aims is to start a presentation with a question, and that's what we are going to practice right now. Okay, so a good way to begin a presentation about a prized possession is to ask the audience a question that gets them thinking about their own possessions. This helps them understand why your possession is so special to you. Okay, this is very clever. And it says, look at Grace's introduction outline. Do you remember what opening question she asked their audience? Can you remember? Can you think of a different question she could ask? Write your question on the line, then compare it with a partner. Okay? What would be your question to ask the audience about their prized possession? What would you ask them? Okay? Write that question, write the opening question, and write it on there. Do it now, please. Okay, so here we go. We're going to practice the opening questions, the topic statements, and previews. Okay, so today, by the end, you'd have done this. Okay, now listen to Grace's opener and complete her question below. What does Grace do after she asks the question? Why does she do this? Okay, so it says, good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin with a simple question. What is one possession you own that da-da-da? For me, it's this pencil case. I know it doesn't look special, but it's one of my prized possessions. Have a listen and complete this now, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin with a simple question. What is one possession you own that you would be very sad to lose? For me, it's this pencil case. I know it doesn't look special, but it's one of my prized possessions.
Okay, so we've had a listen and it says, good morning everyone, I'd like to begin with a simple question. What is one possession you own that you would be very sad to lose? For me, it's this pencil case. I know it doesn't look special, but it's one of my prized possessions. Okay, and that is a perfectly fine opener. Okay, so no problem. There's your opener, if you want. Yeah. Next, as you know, we have the topic statement and the preview. Okay, so we've got the topic sentence. Read the rest of Grace's introduction. Complete her topic statement and preview using the expressions below. Point out, share, talk about, tell you a little. So we're going to put these four into here. Where do you think they go? Okay? Point out, share, talk about, tell you a little. Today I want to da-da-da my prized pencil case with you so you can understand why it's important to me. I'll da-da-da some of its features and da-da-da about its history and how I use it now. Finally, I'll da-da-da why it's important to me. So have a guess. Where do you think these four go in here? Put them in there and do it now, please. Okay, so listen to Grace's topic sentence and preview and check. Have a listen.
Today, I want to share my prized pencil case with you so that you can understand why it's important to me. I'll point out some of its features and tell you a little about its history and how I use it now. Finally, I'll talk about why it's important to me.
Okay, so here we are, I'm coming back and it says, today I want to share my prized pencil case with you so that you can understand why it's important to me. I'll point out some of its features and tell you a little about its history, how I use it now. Finally, I'll talk about why it's important to me. Topic statement, preview, opener. Okay? Don't do that. Okay, so in Unit 2 you learned that the signal is a short phrase. Here we go, the concluding signal and review. In Unit 2 you learned that the signal is a short phrase, very short, that lets the audience know you are nearing the end of your presentation. The audience is then ready for you to review the main points you covered. Okay? So here we go. We've got signal and review, conclusion outline. Why it's so special to me, not beautiful or expensive, brings back memories of childhood. The closer, someone special made it for me. Look at Gracie's conclusion outline. Do you remember what phrase she used to signal her conclusion? Listen and then check. Okay? So to signal that she's going to close, all in all, to summarise, to recap, in conclusion, to sum up. Which one did she use? Okay, look at Gracie's conclusion outline. Do you remember what phrase she used to signal her conclusion? Watch and have a listen.
In conclusion, I hope you now understand why this useful but old and faded cloth pencil case is one of my prized possessions.
One more time.
In conclusion, I hope you now understand why this useful but old and faded cloth pencil case is one of my prized possessions.
Okay, I'm sure you got it. Which one? It was the in conclusion. Okay, and what features of the pencil case does Grace mention in her review? Listen again and check the features she mentioned. So we've got it's useful, it's old, it's expensive, it's colourful, it's made of cloth. What features of the pencil case does Grace mention in her review? Listen again and check the features she mentioned.
In conclusion, I hope you now understand why this useful but old and faded cloth pencil case is one of my prized possessions.
Okay, so she used two. Did you guess them? Yeah, they're right here. Okay, so it's useful and it's old. Okay, and here we go. We're going to move on to the closer. Okay, here we go. The closer. An effective way to end a presentation about a prized possession is to list the main reasons it's special to you and then emphasise the most important reason. Here we go. Can you remember the missing words in Gracie's closer? Then write them below. Da-da-da, it's beautiful or expensive. Da-da-da, it brings back childhood memories. Da-da-da, someone very special to me made it with their own hands. Da-da-da, it's because my grandmother gave it to me. Thank you. Have a listen and fill in these gaps. I'm only going to play this one time. Go, go, go.
It's not because it's beautiful or expensive. It's because it brings back childhood memories. It's because someone very special to me made it with her own hands. Most of all, it's because my grandmother gave it to me. Thank you.
Okay, so what are the phrases? It's not because it's beautiful or expensive. It's because it brings back childhood memories. It's because someone very special to me made it with their own hands. Most of all, it's because my grandmother gave it to me. Thank you. Obviously, Grace and her grandmother obviously love each other very much. Okay, that is a closer. Emphasise why something is special. She's making an excellent closer there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have a quick developing presentation techniques, okay, showing a possession. Okay, this is very important. This is how you do it. This I will be looking for in when you do it. Okay, it says a presentation about a possession is sometimes called show and tell. In this type of presentation, it's important to show the object clearly to the audience while you point out all its interesting features. Look at the pictures, at these pictures of presenters showing their prized possessions. What are they doing wrong? Share your ideas with a classmate. Okay, so the ring has a row of dots all around it. The inside of the box is dark blue. They're doing something wrong. The ring has a row of dots all around it. The inside of the box is dark blue. Okay? This t-shirt is my prized possession. And here, the prized possession is the jar. And here, what's he doing? They're all doing something wrong. What is it? Have a look now, please. Okay, let's have a look. They're all doing something wrong. Okay, match the show and tell tips with the pictures above, these pictures, okay?